Welcome back. I am Freight Train. Looks like I got another wing. I actually copied, tweaked it a little bit. I'll actually let you guys see this. Why I guess this will be a rant video. I don't know, but this is in response to FG3000 and people who have almost the similar. Let me turn this down a little bit. Similar. What is it? Opinion about ninja voltage, what there is or is not to do. Actually, let me do that real quick. Let me show you and then I'll explain it. But I mean, okay, if one thing you have to do, okay, the easiest, simplest thing that you're grinding for anyhow for any character is to what? It's to 6-star them. If you do not have all 6-star characters, excuse me, if you don't have all 6-star characters, that's what you're grinding for. That's what these, okay, I know it seems redundant, but that's what these battle dances are for. Oops. That's what these battle dances are for. I thank Bandai for doing this. Okay? Because if this didn't happen, I would barely have all these characters at level star 1. I mean, majority of you guys, especially if it was one time. Most of you guys wouldn't even have these characters to play around with. That's why I can do this. That's why I can hit obtain new shinobi, and guess what? You know what? There are no shinobi available to acquire. And not just that, but I mean, these guys would not be. I'm about to 6-star my Sakura in a second. And then 6-star my Shizune and my Konohamaru. I mean, that's what you're grinding for. Then you use your fortress points for your Nejis, for your Sasor, anybody you know that's not in these battle dances. That's what you should really realize. That's just one thing that you should do, period. Okay, to grind for if you feel like there's nothing to do, or what more is there to do. And that's why I believe they have that, because they knew that they want people to have something to do while they're progressing, or progressing the game. And I mean, that's one thing to do. Secondly, I know we don't all like PvP, but I mean, that is, after I do that, that's the next thing I'm gonna do. That is the next thing I'm gonna do. Where the thing? There we go. You know why? Because the higher you are, obviously the rewards. And I mean, that's what I'm sure that's what all the hackers are at. So a couple months into it, they're all 4,000. But I mean, look at the rewards. I mean, just at the bottom, even if you don't want to grind once you hit 4,000 and you never have to do PvP again, you're gonna get 1,500. And I think what it resets every week or whatever, or every update. I don't know. But that's lovely. I mean, if you do grind, if you're really active, I mean, look at, you're getting free pulls. I mean, we all complain about pulls in spinning Shinobites. They're giving you Shinobites. I mean, you could at least get top 50 if you're a decent grinder, I'm sure. And that's just basically, I believe, like, what, playing every day? Might not even be that. I don't know how active people are up at the top, but you have to be pretty active, I'm sure. But even if you're not, like I said, 1,500 fortress points. You know how many you can 6-star all the your Itachi, anybody you missed, anybody that's not on the battle dances. That's the next thing to do. Now, if you're there and you would be level 100 already, I mean, then okay, there's nothing for you to do. But I mean, that's another thing. And then as far as not spending gold, I mean, if you're trying to update your upgrade your cards. I'm sold out every single day for me. Sometimes I'll even spend Shinobites to get some more. You need these resources. Obviously, these are the hardest resources to grind for. Except if you looked at my video on how to do it, because it's really fairly easy to grind if you're going to grind. But I mean, you're so busy trying to grind for, either their current banner, or you're grinding for the battle dances like myself. I mean, I seen someone's base, excuse me, and they had, everybody at their fortress was 6-star. Like that guy, now he has nothing, I'm sure he's 4,000. He has nothing to do. He's just waiting, he just grinds the new content. But I mean, best believe he's probably in the top 50. And he's getting free Shinobites and free pulls. So, I mean, you always should have, your gold. I guess it might be refilling so fast, if that's what it is. I don't know if you guys are spending anything on the shop, but I mean, that's where your gold's gonna go. That's where my gold goes. I mean, I'm getting up to max, but that's where, the gold goes. And, I mean, you should be grinding PvP, pretty much. You have all 6-star people, you should be grinding on attack missions and getting your rank up. I mean, it might be dreadful, but I mean, at least you'll be done with the, one grind. Because again, once all this new content starts popping up and events and everything, I mean, you're going to want to be done with all that. You're not going to have enough time to, best believe, you're not going to have enough time to grind out the event, grind out the battle dance, and grind out the special attack mission, which I hope is more than one time a day. I mean, I would think it would be just like anything else. It would cost, these little green ninja star things. I don't know. That's what I think it's going to cost. I mean, everybody thinks it's hearts, but it's an attack mission, special attack mission, special or surprise attack mission. So, I mean, I think we're going to use these points. But anyhow, I'm almost done with Shino, but I mean, I'm actually going to grind this out since it's 2 more days. And then that way I can focus on finishing Sakura and all these other ones back here, Ino, Tenten, Saruta. And then, these 2 are really close. I already have my 6-star Kakashi. And then you just focus on these. Once you're done with these, then you're focusing on, that's another thing. Then you're focusing on just, upgrading your ninja cards. And, you get chakra by doing the team battles, and even lots of it, especially if you're, let me tell you this. I know I'm probably going on and on and on, but one reason why I have, I get first a lot in just even the advanced, and get like 20,000, the worst they give you is 20,000 chakra. Which is huge. 20,000 chakra. I do that 5 times of 100,000 right there. I never worry about chakra. Never, ever, ever, really. Even when I spend all of it, I go win it back real fast. It's and but again, the reason why I get a lot of that is my Kakashi is so high. Pretty much every 5 hits you're getting a critical on you. Just on attack. Okay, my evasion's pretty decent. My defense is insane. My attack is insane. The CP is good because I don't have to ever worry about not having enough chakra for any of this. Even if I use this and continuously use those 2, I never have to worry about chakra. And again, 6-star. Then another thing, I almost forgot. I'm glad I'm here. I was going to try to see attack, but another thing is this. You need to level up your jutsu. That's another thing to grind for. When did you want all this? We are getting new ninja, period, which is, some of them I don't like. It didn't matter. Like, I didn't like Shikamaru. But, the fact is we're getting new ninja. You know how big that is? Some games don't release new characters at all for, God. And if they do release them, they're pretty much, you have to buy them. They're giving you points or coins that you barely get, and you probably barely get once a month. And they have this event going, or this new character, and you're gonna basically have to buy to get the character. They're giving us free characters all the time. And the thing is, you know, when you have a solid team or a solid person and you can grind out my Shikamaru, like I already have him at 5, but you can grind out the new character real fast if you really wanted to. You could probably do it, I'd say, a super grind would probably be like 2 days. And I mean, the the biggest part of the new character, the new shinobi that you get, is that they give you what 70, what plus another 40. They give you like 110 off, just for beating them the first time. Then they let you grind. So I mean, it's not like that's another thing. So you're able to do the new character pretty fast, even if you wanted to get them all up to gold. But I mean, to have nothing to do, you basically have to have, you would have to show me your account with everyone maxed out. And I mean, you would have to grind out the fortress points or have grind out these events at that time to have, Haku or Toby, any of these, shinobi that aren't on the battle dances again, Boruto. You have to grind out the PvP. Which is going to help you get higher, more scrolls, be a higher rank, receive better rewards. I just showed you the top reward. You still get, pulls and stuff on, lower tiers. But I mean, just think of that. I mean, if you were sitting doing that, wouldn't even, those people up there, they're not worried about, getting Shinobites. They just love when they get these events like us where they're giving us, 761 for free. Oh, hey, got another. That's cool. You notice that. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do. I mean, it's a lot of repetitive stuff, but, I mean, once you do it enough, because that's basically what they're making you do, I mean, you won't have to do it. All you have to do is the new event. And then, especially when, new content comes out that doesn't even look like surprise attack mission, or maybe there'll be 2 choices when you actually click on this. They'll be fighting the QB or doing that type of fortress attack. I don't know, whatever that looked like. Might be a surprise fortress attack where, players might be, hopefully that'd be cool, online, where you can actually defend your base. Instead of just all the AI, you'll be there too. But anyhow, I think it went on enough. I'll let you guys see. So yeah, ADX, the guy that actually copied his base and tweaked it a little. Let's see this most recent one. I had my base was that I had that I made pretty much by myself, that I'm sure you guys seen once or twice, but it would lose like, out of 10 I'd probably win 8. So I don't want to lose my scrolls when I have to do surprise attack mission, or not surprise attack mission, just attack mission, and lose them anyhow. So yeah, I did the cheesy paper bomb tactic, and then put some. Well, Gara's really there. I don't know why it's not showing it, but yeah, I just put my Gara there. Dang, his Kakashi went beast. Oh no, that was my Kakashi. Oh no, I was gonna say that because my Kakashi's here. Yeah, probably Kakashi might kill him. So I do have you fighting the Shinobi. I have it just straight paper bomb. Yeah, see? He's pretty much done. See, he didn't even get hit with the special. See what I'm talking about with my Kakashi? My Kakashi does a crit pretty much every 5 hits. If not back to back, but at least every 5 hits, pretty much, you're getting a critical. He's doing 2, 3, even 4,000 damage to you in that one hit. And he's so fast. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Depending on how Zabuza is, if he's a fast attacker, I might grind out and try to do some pulls for him, to be honest. Hopefully he has a pretty good special. But, I mean, look, there's another one real quick. I seen this one earlier. And again, the Sakura she just dies from my Kakashi. Just straight, you know, I don't even think he hits her with the special like, you know, that one. He does not need to hit the special to kill you. You better hit him with the special. And what's weird is, if I get hit with a special, I'm sure they have probably a higher jutsu level, probably, like I do with my Sakura, but if she was smart, so I had to change it up. She just ran like that. But she did get messed up over here, trying to swing. Or I don't know. So she takes out my Gara. Oh, let me make it bigger for you guys. And then I have to fight my Kakashi. So, alright, she has 9,500, okay? Look at, from 9,500 just with that water dragon to 8,400. 1,100 damage just with that water dragon. That's just the jutsu because it's a higher level. Another 1,100 damage. Look at some of the crits. Well, I guess it's just 5 because she has higher defense. But when I, you know, but look at that. I'm taking every, you know, what is this combo? Like 4 or 5 hits? Or at least 4 hits? I didn't track that, but he's hitting you at least 500 each time. And they're quick. They're not in the, you have to get hit with this combo. You better hope that you're getting hit with the end of his combo. And then I don't even know what the crits are. You guys can rewind it slow or whatever. We'll look at it later. But, I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you're grinding for. You're grinding for, like, a godlike. You're trying to get this to an A, man, at least. We don't even know if there's double S. There might be double S. We don't even know yet. That's what I'm grinding for. I'm grinding for my A. And all these people to be at least 6-star. Because after I do all the battle dances, I'm set. I'm telling you. I'm set. Because then all I'm going to be focusing on is PvP. Yeah, I might lose a lot. But you know what? I'm going to come up with some tactic, man. To grind it out and be one of the first legit, 4,000, scroll rank people. You know what I'm saying? So, you'll see me grinding. The level, just keep looking at the level. The level tells you. Alright? I know people ain't doing PvP. I'm not really doing PvP too, but, so much. Only I do it to freaking get my 3 Shinobites, because I think it's foolish to let, 3 Shinobites go, especially when I use this to reset my my hearts. I get 3 free each day. Think of that. And then each time your hearts, so right now that's over what? That's over 210. What is it? It's gonna be 216. Or not, yeah, whatever, 216 I think it is. Hearts I get just from, doing the dreadful, attack mission. And I actually, let's look at my attack too. I do lose a lot, like everybody. I'm sure you guys lose a lot. I did win. See, you do win sometimes. But look at all these losses, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Because all these are trap. Like, just, there's so many traps. And you might as well do it like everybody else, man. I know this video is going super long, but I just kind of had I guess it is, like I said, a little rant video, but just a response to people that think there's nothing. I mean, there's stuff. This time you got to seize this moment. You have to seize the moment, because when this is gone, you're gonna wish they'd stop coming out with so much stuff. especially for the people who are just starting up. Like, if you just started up right now, you're in a good spot. You're in a decent spot, because all these people that you didn't get, and if you get their jutsu, I mean, you can use you're gonna use your fortress points, okay, to get the Itachi if you have his ultimate. At least get the basic Itachi, because my Itachi's basic. No, I take that back. I did grind for him to level 5, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. After you get everybody else, the basic, the free ones, all these people ain't gonna be free they're gonna change up that battle dance, and you look how much damage she's doing. Water Dragon does 4,900. You know, this is at someone's base. You see what I'm saying? But anyhow, so you'll see how, you know, again, trap, and I have freaking Shizune, thank God, because if I did not, I would have been dead a long time ago. And but yeah, man, I mean, this time you got to seize the moment. Like I said, this is so important because, you know, like I said, people starting up, it's a perfect time to start up because they're giving you a gang of Shino bites. I'm not even sure if they're still giving the, you know, I think it was like 650 when you first start, and then atop of this, you know, 761. Oh my gosh. People could if you have a bad hand now, you can restart right now. I mean, I would still grind it out, and just, you got to use your Shino bites, you know, smart, man. You just gotta. It's good. I mean, it's cool to have favorites, but make sure that favorite has some, you know, decent stats. And I mean, Data is freaking good. He's still good. You gotta run. I mean, I could have tried to take him out, but every time, yeah, see, look, I gotta run. Every time I try to take him out, man, he'll jack me up. But see, that Water Dragon, man, is nice. And that, again, you gotta level up that jutsu. And how do you do that? Like I say, is level up the card all the way to max, and then synthesize them. You know, or level up one to max and then synthesize it with the lower card, because it's gonna give you a higher level increase than doing it, you know, the reverse. So, yep, that Water Dragon helps me get everybody off. How do I do this? So I hit them. Oh yeah, how to. Yeah, see, I'm trying to tell you, that Water Dragon's fire, man. I used to not like it at all, but it's because of, you know, you have to kind of, yeah, time it. You know what I mean? Knocked her back. You know, see, you can do it, but you have to have a strong person. Their defense got to be up. Their health got to be up. Their crit, their evasion. I'll walk through some of the traps sometimes. Sometimes I'll miss trying to get out of the electric field, shock field, and they'll miss me. It'll say miss because my evasion's up so high. I mean, there's 1 second, roll up this window. But you know, that's this time, man, you guys gotta capitalize on it. You gotta utilize or lose, because all this stuff is not gonna be here. God knows what's gonna be here. It's gonna probably be, you know, hopefully it's they're new battle dances. But I know you don't want them to add on top of this, because it's gonna take even longer to get back to whichever character you really want to grind out for. I was happy when I seen when I first played this game and I seen that there was a Kakashi. I was like, oh yes, thank God, because I had a lot of his jutsu. I have everything but one, and I was just like, yes, I can get him, and he was my first 6-star. You know what I mean? And I made sure he was gonna be my first 6-star, and I made sure he was gonna be my first, person, I'm gonna give you the list, Obviously, you know who's up there on top. Because, I mean, it's not about just jutsu that the person has. Never mind, I take that back. It's about the jutsu that someone has. You know what? I'll do my little breakdown video later. But, there's a lot to do, guys. There's a lot to do. Get it done so you're not playing catch up the whole time, because that's basically what we're doing right now, catching up to trying to get to the 6-star everything. There's still some people trying to get to, level 15, base. There's a lot of stuff to do. And the time to do it, I mean, we have 29 characters? There's 29 characters. And we're getting characters pretty much every 7 to 10 days. Okay? Now, if they do that, in 52 weeks time, I mean, we're looking at what, another 30, 40 plus characters. 30, 40 plus characters. 30, 40 plus characters. Just take that in. I mean, that's true. I mean, that's 3 times this amount right now. Think if you had to list 3 times this amount right now. Think of all the grinding you had to be if you just had to start at that time. All the catching up you're going to be doing. You're going to never, ever want to get any of some of these up to 6-star. But there's going to be events and things that you're going to be able to switch out characters, and you're going to want to switch it up just like you do when you're playing, you know, on a console. Playing these games on the console or the PC. You want character selection. And you definitely want character selection on a high power level. You know, jutsus are hard to come by, but like I said, if you're up on the top tier, you're not worried about getting pulls and getting jutsus and having to enhance, or, you know, all you're grinding for when you're up on the top is, you know, the only thing they don't give you that you have to grind out for is the evolution material. And what's cool about the evolution material missions, see, this is what the cool thing is. This is how you get to see, okay, when you do expert, I don't even know if, I think probably advanced too, but when you do expert and stuff, this is when you get to see other shinobi. We've seen Sasori here before he was available. We've seen Jiraiya here before, obviously he's coming, before he's going to be available. You get to see shinobi that you can, and you get to see a little bit of their jutsu. Okay? This is the sneak peek. This is what these people are grinding for, because they're worried about just the new event and this. They're only worried about this. That's why this is, when you come to this, that's why this is the top 3. Because they're not even focused on this bottom half at all. But we are, or you at least should be if you're not, because again, there's some characters, I mean, obviously these people too, that's another thing, it's like, obviously these people too have good, probably chemistry with each other as well. I know me and Shizune and everybody has good chemistry, okay? But Kana Amaru is pretty good. He's at the end of my base, and I mean, again, getting his jutsu up too. Because you're going to come to one of these, oh, they're just, you know, lower skilled characters. No, these characters have good jutsu all by themselves. Man, I lost to someone's base and they had their Haku was just, man, it was crazy. He obviously had all the jutsu, but he had jutsu I barely didn't even see from Haku. But I mean, come on. I mean, once these guys get ultimates, okay, or, you know, I can't wait for Shino to get an ultimate, man. Kana Amaru probably, man, he's gonna probably throw a million daggers. You know, Kibo's probably gonna be the new man. He's gonna probably be the new main because he's gonna start slashing through everybody. No, nothing for Eno. Oh man, I hope Tenten gets a really cool ult too. But I mean, man, there's so much potential for this game, and everybody knows it. That's why that's why it keeps growing by the millions every so often, and that's why everybody's still playing. You can complain all you want, but you're complaining, and Bandai's doing a pretty good job in my book. Don't buy no Shinobites. You don't buy no Shinobites, you can complain about not getting Shinobites. That's the only thing you can complain about. But there's stuff to do. If you're really trying to go with this game for the longevity of it, if you're trying to get the Sasuke and Naruto 6 paths, you know, if you really want all that, I mean, I can't wait for Pain to come. Everybody's waiting for Tsunade, which is cool too. I can't wait for her to come too, but man, when Pain's here, that's my new main. Man, there's so much they give us, and there's so much to grind for. Just hopefully you're grinding. Hopefully you keep your eyes open on what to do. Because, I mean, you're going to want to, when all this other stuff, you're going to want to hope you knock some of this out. Hopefully, I agree, hopefully the power levels on stuff at least that they can at least assess how people are progressing, and they can alter it if they already had the power level, say at, because what's the advance at, or expert's at 57, so hopefully they advance it at least, if that's only, because I'm almost double that, for my Kakashi. So hopefully they do assess the data that they see, and make them a little bit stronger. But again, too, new content will be fun, and you just want to be able to kind of enjoy that for your main focus, and not have to worry about the new banner so much, so that you can do more guild stuff. There's not enough guild stuff in this game, so if we can get that, which they're trying to do, I mean, that's why they have this. That's why I believe that this style is set up how it is to give us time to actually grind, get everybody up, get these rewards from the rank, and then you know you know they're giving us time. That's what they're giving. They're giving us time. Period. So even like here, and then right here, it's just that man, here at least you get the top people get at least one pull. But as you progress, as you see, and what kind of sucks is that all the way on the bottom, if you're 51 and under, you only get fortress points. You should at least get some Shinobites, I think. But they're rewarding people who are grinding, period, and who are active. So again, the rewards just keep getting better. And obviously the top, but these ones here, these are attainable. These are attainable for, I would say, majority of people who are actually grinding. I haven't got up here yet, but again, that's because I'm so focused on, and everybody is. One thing I'm sure everybody regrets, and I'm sure I do at least, is that I wish I would have played attack missions so much more in the beginning, because nobody, you would go to bases and there'd be nothing there really, or there'd be one shinobi at the end, one Naruto at the end. And that wasn't even going up high. There would be very low key, trap bait type bases, and so we had a chance then, and we had that window, and that's what I'm trying to say. We have a small window now. Don't miss this window, because you're gonna be like, dang, Freight Train was right. We should have freaking, seized the moment. Like I said, this is gonna be gone, I'm sure. If it's not gonna be gone, it's gonna be, cram packed with even more things that it's gonna take longer to get back to what you're trying to do. Okay, and so hopefully you guys, let me know what you guys think. And I've been ranting, but I'm trying to make some good points to kind of open your guys' eyes to what there is to do. If you're not level 100 too, that's another thing. But you're only gonna get to 100 doing what I just said, and I'm only gonna get to 100 doing exactly that. That's how you get to level 100. You can't. There's no other way to grind but to grind to 100, and that's what my videos are about, and getting up there, showing you guys, and you can do it too. I'm doing it, you can do it too. It's all grinding. And it's simple. You can freaking, especially right now, you guys know how to freaking put auto on. If auto wasn't on this game, I would quit, definitely. But auto's on this, so you can do this all day long. Hit that, have your shinobi set, hit this, hit auto when it pops up. My guys do it in less than a minute. On most on all these things pretty much. And just to show you, I'm not gonna hit anything, any jutsu, nothing at all. I hit auto and walk away. and do what I'm doing. I mean, it's that simple. The grind is, they make the grind simple. I mean, I don't know what most of the complaint is about with grinding. Grinding is fun. You know why? Because you have something to show for at the end of the day. Okay, my phone's dying. That's how long I've been talking, and I haven't been charging my phone. But I mean, that's, oh my gosh, I don't know. You guys want something to show for, right? I mean, isn't that what you're, I don't know. I don't know. But as you can see, I mean, you can walk away, do what you're doing. This is in the morning, make your coffee or whatever. I mean, my guys aren't even all dead. And alt hit them. And then, I mean, you might even forget about it for, another minute. Come back. 50, didn't I tell you under a minute? 54 seconds, just to show you. I just click. Now, let's say I did this, got this exact thing 10 times. Okay? That's 40 Shizune, that's 30 Kanamaru, and 20 Kakashi. If I just did this 10 times, just click, and then do it again. When your characters are high enough, I mean, even if you didn't have any ability points, they increase all their stats just from awakening them to a higher star, a higher level. It's that simple with the grinds. And that's why it's important to have everybody strong. Not just, I mean, it's good to have one super, super strong guy because, I mean, you have to go to team battle with one person. But, I mean, yep, I think that pretty much explains everything I wanted to say to everybody. Again, it shouts out to FG3000, like your videos. I'm a subscriber. Just had to respond to it. But, keep making them. And, yes, guys, you guys stay up. Keep on the grind. I will too. And, see you guys later. Take care.